Danny Heinrich admitted to kidnapping, sexually assaulting, and killing Jacob Wetterling. Heinrich says he saw three boys on their bike at the Tom Thumb store, parked his car, and then waited for them. Heinrich confronted the boys, asked for their names and ages. Heinrich says he told Trevor Wetterling and Aaron Larson to run and not look back. He then grabbed Jacob, handcuffed him, put him in his car, and took him through St. Joseph, up Interstate 94 to Albany, through Roscoe, and then onto Highway 23 into Paynesville. Heinrich says when he took Wetterling, the boy asked, "What did I do wrong?"
We know what the Wetterling family and all of Minnesota have longed to know since that awful night in 1989. We know the truth. Danny Heinrich is no longer a person of interest. He is the confessed murderer of Jacob Wetterling.
As they reached Paynesville, Heinrich told Jacob to stay down in the car as he listened to a police scanner. Heinrich then took Jacob to a gravel pit near Paynesville. Heinrich told Jacob to undress, and Heinrich undressed as well. Heinrich says he had Jacob touch his genitals, and he touched Jacob's genitals, but there was no intercourse. Jacob then told Heinrich he was cold, and Heinrich allowed Jacob to get dressed again. Heinrich eventually panicked and told Jacob to turn around so he could, quote, take a leak, and he shot him in the back of the head.
I want to say, Jacob, I'm so sorry. It's incredibly painful to know his last days, last hours, last minutes.
A plea deal struck between U.S. Attorney's Office and Danny Heinrich in the Wetterling case calls for no charges in the death of Jacob Wetterling. He is facing a 20-year prison sentence for the pleading guilty to a child pornography charge. Sentencing will be set for November the 21st. Stearns County Attorney Janelle Kendall says they needed to find Wetterling to move forward in the case. She agrees with Satter, saying DNA testing and evidence gathered while investigating Jared Shirell's assault helped in solving the Jacob Wetterling case.
Once it all slows down, I hope to open the doors to the Paynesville community. For starters, it's where I've lived for the last 27 years. Unbeknown to me that Jacob was resting there the whole time. The irony in that is surreal.
Patty Wetterling spoke at a news conference saying thank you to all involved in helping to find Jacob.
We love you, Jacob. We will continue to fight. Our hearts are hurting. We will try and pull. I would love to talk to you all. I'm just not ready yet, because for us, Jacob was alive until we found him.
Last year, authorities named Heinrich as a person of interest in the abduction of Jacob Wetterling, who was snatched from a rural St. Joseph road on October the 22nd of 1989. Heinrich led authorities to Jacob's remains last week. The Stearns County Sheriff's Office says Jacob's remains were identified Saturday. Jim Maurice, WJON.